This fight, a lot of changes in your life coming up. You're moving to welterweight and you're going to be a father.
Yeah, August is a big month for me, so I just prepare myself mentally and physically, for the best. So first is August 1st. I got Paulie Malignaggi August 1st. I'm training hard, prepared, and then a couple days later, hopefully the baby will come the day of the fight, and it comes August 11th like it's supposed to come. I become a father.
What did it do anything like mentally, like your daughter's coming, and what does that feel like as you prepare for?
I'm just taking it one day at a time. I'm prepared. Everything's set. Everything's. The only thing we're just waiting on the baby to come. So there's no pressure on me, and I'm training hard. I'm focused. And I'm just ready for August 1st.
No pressure on you.
Are you going to stay?
No pressure on me.
Are you going to stay at 147 after this fight?
Oh yeah, most likely for sure. Yeah. I mean, there's no reason to go back in my career, so I'm just going to, the sky's the limit. 147 for me now. I'm just keep going forward in my career, no steps back.
Are you a stronger fighter than 147?
Yeah, definitely. I feel a lot stronger. I'm able to work on things now later in camp. I'm able to like before at 140, I'll just be coming to the gym to lose weight, checking my weight 3-4 times a day, and feeling weak, pushing myself, being hungry. But now, I'm able to eat the right nutrition, right food. So my legs are there. I'm a lot faster. I have more agility, and I'm able to think more. So I think it's all going to fall into place. I believe it will fall all into place August 1st.
Danny, what's the sense of Paulie Malignaggi?
I'm not really worried about Paulie because I know, like, the past 30 points in my career, if Danny Garcia is 110% ready, I have the ability and, the gift to adapt to any style and always find a way to win.
Who's on your radar after this fight?
I'm moving up to 147 to fight the best fights. So whoever the best fights are at that time, then that's the fight we're going to fight.
Angel, how's training camp compared to the other camps?
Perfect. This camp is perfect. Danny's ready. He's looking stronger. That's why, he just asked him about the weight. Yeah, it is. He's taking it with him. From 40, it's going to 47. The power's still there. He's ready on the first. He's going to prove to the world. He's at 147. And listen, he's coming like a lion of the night. He's going to eat everybody up at 47. People will be again in shock. Can't believe they dominating the division. Going for them big dogs, so they call themselves dogs.
I'm like 150 pounds right now, so I only got to lose like 3 pounds. So I can make weight tomorrow. So, my weight is great. I be eating the right food. I'm real disciplined with my food. I just eat more now. So, but no junk food. Just stay sharp, stay tight, so I can build all the muscle. And we've been doing everything great as far as conditioning.
From research, I saw that you the highest you weighed in was a little under 145.
Yeah.
Are you going to come in at the full 147 or?
Yeah, I'm fighting at 147, so there's no need to come in under or just to make it think like I'm gonna be faster or slower because I'm at 147. But no, I'm coming at 147. I believe I've been a welterweight 2 years ago. I just was holding my body down to make 140. But now I feel like I did everything I could do at 140. So 147 is a new chapter in my boxing.
So 140 is done forever?
I believe so.
Is there any pressure to do just as good or maybe better than Sean Porter did and Paulie Malignaggi last time?
Nah, there's no pressure because Sean Porter got his style, I got my style. So I'm just gonna go in there and be Danny Garcia, be a smart Danny Garcia, make adjustments, lane combinations, lane hard shots, and get the victory.
How does it feel like at 140, you basically fought everybody, and you kind of trying to find opponents.
Yeah.
Now you go up to welterweight, and it's wide open. I mean, there's so many fights for you.
Exactly.
What does that feel like? It must be exciting.
Oh, it feels great because I feel like my style matches up great against anybody at 147. So I'm just ready, man. I'm just ready. First, I gotta handle Paulie Malignaggi. I know he's coming. It's Brooklyn, his hometown. He got something to prove. This is a big fight for him. He got to go in there and look good. So I prepare myself 110% ready, and I got to go in there and show my Brooklyn fans and my Philadelphia fans and all my fans around the world, who's the best fighter.
We all know that Paulie's not coming in there to knock you out. You know, he's not known for being a brawler. He's going to try to outpoint you, hit a bat, move around, get on his bike a little bit. How do you combat that? How do you not let him do that?
You know, I'm prepared for whatever. Maybe he starts doing push-ups this training camp. So he's gonna come in and try to load up. So you know, you never know. So you gotta prepare yourself.
He's gotta land. He's gotta land.
You gotta prepare yourself.
He's gotta land first.
We've been working on a lot of things, man. Cutting the ring, a lot of agility drills, better, quicker feet, and I think it's all gonna fall into place August 1st.
Paulie, if he wants to box, he can box. He gotta land. And you gotta land, you gotta come close.
We've been doing something different
And
for
when
this
you wanna
training
come
camp.
close, you're gonna get hit.
Hey, Danny.
We've been doing something different for this training camp. We've been chasing chickens.
There you go. Hey, listen, moving up to 147, is that the reason? Moving up to 147, moving up in the weight, is Paulie the choice because of the lack of his power and the name behind, or?
No, I mean this is what the networks wanted. This is what my manager wanted, and that's how we've been doing it our whole career. They just give me a name. You know, I never go against the grain. I believe in destiny. I believe this is what it's supposed to be. And if you ask me, the fight makes complete sense. You know, he's from Brooklyn, I'm from Philly. East Coast. Italian fans, the Puerto Rican fans, the Philadelphia fans, all the fans on the East Coast, or even the fans who are flying in from California or wherever they're coming from. To me, the fight makes sense all around. It's my first fight at 147. You know, he's a former 147-pound champion. And I believe it's a great fight, no matter what nobody says.
Exactly.
Was this the only name they gave you for this date?
Yeah, but they always give me one name and I say yeah.
Okay.
I never go, like I said before, I never go against the grain. I believe in destiny.
Danny, besides your change in weight and nutrition, what else have you had to change as you're moving up into this weight class? Do you think your style has to change up at all?
No, I think we've just been working on a lot of explosiveness and a lot of quickness. Like we work like a lot of footwork and explosiveness, more conditioning. You know, I've been running more miles than any other training camp before. So I've been pushing myself to get stronger and build more endurance.
Essentially using that speed that helped you at that round to sort of be your advantage as maybe a smaller guy.
Yeah, because you know, see, like when I was fighting at 140, it was just like I strained myself so much weight, like I wasn't able to cut the ring off the way I wanted to, because when you cut the ring, you have to be quick, you have to feint, you have to corner them. So I just felt like I didn't have enough energy to do that. So it was just like I was just chasing people around the ring. But now, you know, with the extra new work we'll be doing, the new weight, I'm able to just corner people, use the jab, cut the ring, and hold my ground.
Much more comfortable at this point.
Yeah. So, you know, we're just gonna work our way into, you know, to being the best at 147.
Have you started doing tape this training camp? If so, which one?
I don't watch tape every day, but I might watch like his last 3 or 4 fights, or just to see the things he does over and over and things like that. And I have a pretty I have an idea of what he's gonna go in and try to do.
What do you think he does the best?
I think he has a good jab. I think that's his best game, and I'm pretty sure he's going to try to utilize it. But I'm going to go in there and I'm going to get off first. I'm going to go in there and set the pace. So I'm going to go in there and pop my jab at him. So you know, we're going to see who got the better jab that night.
He says you're putting in more road work now than you've ever done before.
Yes, sir.
Is that because you faded toward the end of the Peterson fight?
No, it's just because now I have the energy to. Like before, it was just like I would just have to shorten everything up, because I would have to burn myself out. You know what I mean? I won't have enough energy to do it. So now I have enough energy to run for 10 miles if I have to. So it's just like I feel good.
So you don't think fading will be a problem anymore?
No, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm straight.
But does being able to not cut as much weight, does it change other things in camp? Does it make you happy? You're in a better mood? Is it what's in
The same mood you always get.
I still got to lose weight. Yeah. So I'm at to lose weight till I retire. So I'm still gonna get angry. It's just like I don't have to. Before now I have to sacrifice to make weight. But before I had to kill myself to make weight. So that's the difference. Oh yeah, no doubt. Yeah, for sure. I'll definitely later in my career, but I think I'll be at 147 for a little bit. But yeah, I will be at 144. I know at the end of my career.
Also, is there any extra motivation for you outside of the fact that the Lamont Peterson fight ended in a somewhat controversial decision?
Extra motivation to do something? No, I have no extra motivation, because watched the Peterson fight. He 3 or 4 times. You know, I feel like I won the first, 7th round, I won the 9th round. So I could have had 8-4, you know, or maybe 7-5 if you give me the 7th round, which I feel like I won. So I feel like I won the fight. He just came on late in the fight, and there's 12 rounds in the fight. You know, the whole point is I gotta win more rounds than him. And if you want more rounds than he won.
And if you listen to the fight, Sugar Ray Leonard and all them commentators, they were all just talking about Peterson. If Danny hit him with something, they wouldn't say nothing. Soon as Peter, did you see Peterson's drive? Oh my God, you see the ridiculous footwork he got? Come on, man, people listen to that. Listen, Danny beat Peterson easy. At the end of the day, Peterson never sat down. Okay, he was, I'm not saying what the fuck he was on. I know he was on goddamn Red Bulls. Okay? He looked like he was on some shit. Okay? You can't accuse people of nothing because you can't call people junkies or whatever you want to call them. He was on some other. We did anti-doping, yes we did. But we also get the tests at the end of the result. We always get both tests in both fights. We never got Peterson's back. I'm not exposed to nobody. I'm just saying he still beat a motherfucker, whatever the fuck he was on. He was on Red Bull or not. We still beat him. Okay? At the end of the damn fight, in the back of the arena, he was smashing his glove together in his locker room talking about, I go 20 more rounds. So that's what tells you what kind of killer he is. But they were just, oh, did you see people? He ain't exposed Danny on nothing. But scratches don't make fights. Blood don't make fights. Scratches, he's light-skinned. He light-skinned. You know what I mean? If he get a little near, you gonna see the red mark. You don't judge about a fight like that. But I've seen the fight, I see clearly Danny won clearly. And then they put words in his mouth and said that he went to Peterson and told Peterson, oh, you won the fight. You know what I mean? The commentators did that. You know what I mean? Favoritism. You know what I mean? Sugar Ray Leonard is from Washington. I remember the last time I know. He was from Washington, D.C. He didn't win the fight. It's like Gerardo too, whatever his name is. The other guy, Puerto Rico, he never won the fight. He running with that. Golden Boy running with that. And he beat Dan. No, you ain't beat Dan. You lost. Last time I remember, he got L. We got W's. So it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, you still got to fight. Running around the ring don't win fights. If Malignaggi wants to run around and you want to think you don't win around running around, then he's in a different page. But we coming to smash him. We coming to hit him. We ain't coming to run around the ring and look pretty. You know what I'm saying? Like Peterson when he was dancing in the ring. You know what I'm saying? He looked more like a dancer, dancing on there than the fight. We went there to fight. He didn't want to fight. He didn't want to stay. He wanted what the game plan was, to come late around and smash Danny. That was the game plan. That shit didn't work. It was too late after that. Their game plan, yes, they did have a good game plan, but they didn't execute it. They waited too late. It was like Oscar de la Hoya when he fought Tito Trinidad. The same exact way. He thought he had 7 in the bucket, and he had none in the bucket. And then next thing you know, ain't a new. It doesn't work like that. You gotta land, you gotta destroy, you gotta beat the champ. You gotta beat the champ. You gotta beat him up. Or not the champ no more, but the 140 ex-champ.
Well, Angel, okay. While we're on that subject, do you have a comment about Paulie using strength and conditioning coach Angel Memo Heredia?
Well, another thing, I can't call people nothing because that's against the law to call people names and you can't accuse people unless you did it with them, unless you got videos. Whatever, he could train with Tarzan, what I care. Mm-hmm. he could train with Tarzan. Yeah. I know what I'm doing. I'm worried about Danny Garcia. He's coming up to welterweight, Paulie in the way right now. We're going to execute Paulie first. Yeah. After we execute Paulie, we're going to execute anybody else at 140 that wants to get in the ring with Danny Garcia. Yeah. You know, Danny, the one that knows how to win. Yeah. The way they put it, Danny knows how to win. No, he knows. They don't say, and the champ that knows how to kill you. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how you win, as long as you win. Because I see a lot of worse guys on TV. Okay, I see a lot of worse guys that you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I do.
A bunch of them out there, they got these guys like killers. Ain't fighting nobody. You gotta look at Danny's resume, who he fought when he was 5-0, when he was 6-0, the fights I got him. I didn't plan for Danny. Yeah, everybody get a little step up when you first start. Yes, that happens. But at the middle of his career, it was no more step up. He was 5-0. So he got himself here. We never had help for no promotion. We never had help for no manager. Because we wasn't with Al Heyman at the time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We was with Shirley Finkel. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't make it easy. We didn't have no help with Golden Boy at the time because they a Mexican promotion.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong about being Mexican. I wish Danny was Mexican. He would be just like Canelo, a superstar. You know what I'm saying? He won't beat Danny to know how to win. He will beat Danny the superstar.
What do you think the biggest money fight out there, in your opinion, at this point?
For me? I don't know, man. I really don't know. There's a lot of young stars in the game of boxing. And I think it's really all about timing, about who's making the most noise at, whoever's making the most noise at, that time. Will probably be the biggest fight. Like how Matisse was making a lot of noise and then I fought him and then, that was one of our biggest paydays. So I think it's all about, whoever's making the most noise at that time.
Well, who do you think's making the most noise at welterweight right now?
Making what was that?
Who do you think's making the most noise at welterweight right now?
There's a lot of fighters doing their thing at welterweight. You got Paulie Malignaggi, you got Keith Thurman, you got Sean Porter, you got Amir Khan. So, the list goes on with fighters at welterweight.
Do you think we're gonna get that fight in Philly, man?
Oh man, hopefully soon. Hopefully next. I know I've been saying that for a long time, but it seems like it never seems to match like the TV date with the venue. So that's supposed to be the problem. Like when I get the date, either the venue's ready or something else.
Did you get a chance to check out the Keith Thurman versus Luis Collazo fight? If you did, what were your thoughts on the body shot and how Keith Thurman recovered?
He weathered the storm. That was a good body shot. Real good body shot. That was Collazo's chance, but I think he let it slip away. But hey, it's just a show, man. Nobody's unstoppable.
How do you feel when you read all the hate on Twitter and Instagram, on social media?
I really don't care about it. Because at the end of the day, like when I'm in the streets and wherever I go, people see pictures of me, they shake my hand, and they love me. So the internet's just something else. It's like because I beat their favorite fighter. Everybody will be mad if I beat their favorite fighter. So it is what it is. It's love and hate, and that's what makes you bigger in boxing. Everybody ain't gonna love you. There's one thing I could say though. Growing up as a kid, I always dreamed of being a superstar athlete, like a champion in boxing. But I never thought it came with so much hate until I became, I never had that vision of people hating me. You know what I mean? So it's just like, it just to show you, people gonna love you, people gonna hate you.
Now, speaking of hate, speaking of jealousy, what do you think about the lawsuits against Al Haymon right now?
Al Haymon's a smart man. It's crazy because you think I get hate, imagine other promoters, they hate him right now. Al Haymon's too smart, man. So Al Haymon's the best thing that ever happened to boxing, if you ask me, because at the end of the day, boxing is about the fighters. It's about the fighter getting the most money, the most exposure. And before I signed with Al Haymon, my biggest payday was $12,500. My biggest payday, I was 19 and up. My biggest payday before I signed with Al Haymon was $12,500. So, but that's to tell you now, so that tells you if he's good or bad. I let the fans at home judge that. Those are facts. He's not making this up.
What are your thoughts on overall? We hear a lot of fans talk about the quality of matchups with the PBC, but overall, what's your thoughts on free boxing on national television?
Free boxing is great, man. That's what the sport needed. It needed to be mixed up with other sports. And just by us fighting on ESPN, we might fight after a big basketball game or a big baseball game or a big football game. So it's all perfect, man. To be honest with you, now we're mixed in with all the other sports. And that's what's going to make boxing big again.
Is there a plan for you you this year. I know you're basically, this is your second fight this year. Do you plan on fighting this one more time?
The plan was for 3.
For 3 in 2015?
Yeah, the plan was for 3.